Hi, I'm in the west end of Tulsa. This is the Harweldon House, or the Harwell House. When I first saw it was the headquarters of the Tulsa Arts Council. Inside of it, I stole ice cream when I was a kid, and a Dr. Pepper or two, and I played a harpsichord for the very first time. They had a harpsichord in that room right there, and I got a chance to play it and have adored playing the harpsichord ever since. Anyway, now I'm taking a break from being with my father, who basically ordered me out because he wants to take a nap. So that led me to the thought that as we go through all this process, and when I leave later on this weekend to say goodbye, it might well be the last time I see him in this version of him. That when he passes away, there'll be a totally different relationship. And in one respect, that makes everything tighter, darker. But at the same time, this Cherokee thought that I want to leave you with, that when my mother passed away, a friend of mine, a friend of our family who preached the service here in Tulsa, said that she is no longer going to be Maggie. That's not how we know her. She will be Maggie, all right, an extra syllable, which means that she passes from present tense to eternal tense. Cherokee has an extra verb tense that English does not. So past, future perfect, presumptive, whatever they are, but there's an extra in Cherokee which we could characterize as eternal tense. Someone was and is now and will be in the future. There's nothing oogie boogie about this. It just is the way we see time, which explains a lot of the problems that I have keeping my schedule pulled together. So basically, my mother exists in the past, through the places that I've visited here in town. She exists in my present, so that how I treat someone, how I see something, is a direct expression of her. And how I am in the future, what I pass on to those around me will be passed on to those, in part because of her influence. So someone is in the past, current, and in the future at the same time. Cherokees can experience this, and I think that's why conducting a piece of music is so simple, because you can see what a gesture here will have on a piece of music later on. So it makes it very, very interesting to compose. Anyway, I have to begin to accept that my father will be seen in that same way. I don't know if he's going to be Dewey, because Dewey is not a Cherokee name, but it's an interesting thought, and I commend it to you for those of you who have lost people or who will lose people, that they exist in your past, of course. They're in your present now. That's why saying I love you is such a critical thing. But when you say I love you to somebody else that's not them in the future, if that is driven by the love that was given to you or shared with you, then that person exists. It's a very Cherokee way to see things, and I'm going to pass it on to you because there's a great deal of comfort in it. So anyway, there it is, and here's old Harweldon. Okay, thanks very much. We'll talk to you soon. Be well.